Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update active campaign contact on contact form 7 submission. So let's suppose I am an owner of a marketing driven business and I am collecting my leads with the help of contact form 7. Now whenever there is a new form submission in my contact form 7, I automatically want to create contact in my active campaign account. Now doing this manually will be a very tedious and a time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between contact form 7 and active campaign. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I will receive new form submission in my contact form 7, a contact will be automatically created in my active campaign account. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update active campaign contact on contact form 7 submission. For this, I have created an automation between contact form 7 and active campaign with the help of Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to do form submission in my contact form 7, and if a contact is created in my active campaign, this means this connection setup is working fine. So here I am going to open my form in contact form 7. So this is my form by the name lead form, and I am going to fill some dummy details. Now after filling the form, if the contact is created here in this active campaign, we will find out that this automation is working fine. So here I am going to fill out some dummy details. Let's say my first name is new, my last name is user. So here I have entered few details. My first name is new, last name is user, phone number is this, and the email address is new369@pabblytudes.com. Now I am going to click on the submit. And here I have successfully done the form submission. Thank you for your message, it has been sent. Now I need to open my active campaign and check whether this contact has been created here or not. For that I am going to refresh this page once. And here I can see that I have created this new user. Email address was new369@pabblytudes.com and the phone number that we just entered was this. So now to learn how to create this automation workflow, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update active campaign contact on contact form 7 submission. For this, we are going to create automation between contact form 7 and active campaign with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create or update active campaign contact on contact form 7 submission, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this forms automation and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create and update active campaign contact on contact form 7 submission, which means whenever there will be form submission in my contact form 7, a contact will be created in my active campaign account, which means whenever there will be contact form 7 submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when form submission in contact form 7 happens and an action says do this, then create contact in active campaign. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take contact form 7. And then in my trigger event, I have to take this new form submission. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and contact form 7 for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my contact form 7 with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I am going to make this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my contact form 7. So this is the app dashboard of WordPress, and contact form 7 is a plugin of that, so I have installed that. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, here I have to click on this contact and go to contact forms. Now I am going to search for my form, which is lead form. And here this is my form. So I am going to click on this edit option. Now if I scroll down, I can see it has all these fields: first name, last name, your phone number, your email. And now I have to click on this webhook option on the top. Now I have to remove the previously existing webhook URL, go back to Pabbly Connect, copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here. Then I have to scroll down and simply click on the save, scroll above, and then I have to click on the save option again. Here I have successfully added the webhook URL which I was provided in my Pabbly Connect in this particular form, lead form. And let's go back to Pabbly Connect. Over here I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission in my contact form 7 where I have set up this webhook URL. And if Pabbly Connect captured that response after my form submission, this means the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and contact form 7, that is successful. So here this is my form by the name lead form, and I'm again going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say this time my name is latest, my last name is user, my phone number is this. So the first name is latest, last name is user, phone number is this, and the email address is latest890@pabblytudes.com. Now I am going to click on the submit. And here I have successfully done the form submission. Now I need to open my Pabbly Connect and check whether all these details have been captured there or not. And if I scroll down, I can see that I have instantly received the response. The email address that we just entered was latest890@pabblytudes.com. The first name was latest, last name was user, and the phone number was this. So here, as soon as I've done the form submission, I have received that response in this workflow, and this means the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and contact form 7, that is successful. So whenever I do a contact form 7 submission, I want to create an update active campaign. So then in my action application, I am going to take active campaign. And then in my action event, I have to take this create or update contact. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the API key and the URL. So to get this API key, let me open my active campaign account. So this is my active campaign account, and on the left hand side where I can see all these options, here I have to click on this settings, and then I have to click on this developer option, and then over here I am provided with the API key which I need to copy and paste that over here. Now I have to get the URL. So let's open active campaign again, and on the top I can find this URL which I need to copy and paste that over here. Now in the help desk it's written that I have to remove the HTTPS and whatever is after .com. So I'm going to remove the /app/overview, and this is the URL. So now I'm going to click on this save. Here active campaign is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter all these details. So the first one is email, and to enter this I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here I have received my response from contact form 7, and when I click on this email field I can see this contact form 7, and when I click on this I can see all the response that I've received from there. Here I need to enter the email which is latest890@pabblytudes.com. So I have entered that, and then I have to enter my first name which was latest, and then the last name was user, and then the phone number that we have received as a response was this one. Now in the tag ID, I do not want to enter any tag ID. If you want to enter, you can enter following this help desk, and in the list I have this one list, so I'm going to select that. The account ID and the job title are not required fields, so I'm going to skip this. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I have to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. So this contact by the name latest user has been created in my ActiveCampaign account. So let's open my ActiveCampaign. So this is the app dashboard of ActiveCampaign. On the left hand side where I can see this contacts, I'll open this, and then I can see that I have instantly created this latest user. The email address was latest890@pablitudes.com, and this was the phone number. So now to check this automation workflow one last time, I am again going to do a form submission in this lead form or contact form 7, where I am going to enter some dummy details. So let's say my first name is admin, last name is user, my phone number is this one, and then my email address is admin987@pablitudes.com. Now after entering this, I am going to click on this submit. Here I have successfully done the form submission. Thank you for your message. It has been sent. Now let's quickly open my ActiveCampaign account and let's refresh this page once. And here I can see that I have instantly created this contact. The name was admin user, email address was admin987@pablitudes.com, and this was the phone number. So now to summarize, we took contact form 7 as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We have done the form submission and received the response in this workflow. After that, we moved to the next step where we wanted to create contact. So we took ActiveCampaign as our action application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect and entered all these details with the help of a method called mapping. Simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as these contacts been automatically and instantly created in my ActiveCampaign account. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and here we have successfully created automation between contact form 7 and ActiveCampaign with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.